Welcome to Ladybug Stampin, and welcome to the replay viewers. Let's see who's on. Let me sign on to my iPad so I can join you as well, and I can see everybody. Look, I need to put this up like this so it doesn't do that with the lights, huh? And then maybe put it like this. No, that ain't gonna do that, is it? Oh, there it goes. Okay, that works. Now yeah, there we go. What's it doing here? Okay, and you go doo-doo-doo so I can see. Okay, we're not that far behind. Hello, Miss Betty. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, everyone. So let's move this. All right, y'all ready for tonight? So I'm gonna make 2 cards tonight, y'all, and we're going to be using the Peaceful Boughs stamp set, and then it's got a coordinating die set. It's called Beautiful Boughs dies, and here they are. Aren't those gorgeous? And I like this set. I didn't get it last year for some reason. I'm not sure, but it was in the annual catalog. They forwarded to the annual catalog, and I'm like, okay, I have to have this set. I literally just got it a week ago. Hello, Christine. So I'm really excited that I have come up with 2 cards. Pretty easy cards, really. They're not going to be, Hello, Miss Cindy. They're not 2, but they're just different sizes. And one of my cards, I'm going to tell y'all, is going to be, whoops, a slimline card, because I received this card in the mail from Miss Cindy. She sent it to me, and so I said, you know what? I'm going to use this set, and we're going to make it from this card size. So isn't that cute? I love this card. She's trying to use a lot of her DSP up, and so hello, Tamitha. So I love that card she sent me. I appreciate it, and a lovely notice. My battery's going to die. I'll catch the replay. Okay, Miss Sheila. It's okay. I understand. So did I say hi to everybody? Betty, Sheila, Jeannie, Christine, Cindy, Tamitha, yeah. I know, can't believe it either with the mail system nowadays. Good morning, Jacqueline from Australia. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started, and I will let you know, here's some of the colors that we're going to be using tonight. We're going to be using Soft Suede, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, and Shaded Spruce. And you would almost expect that because of the, it is pines, pines, and so Shaded Spruce. I mean, that's the name of a tree, right? It's a spruce tree. So, and we're going to be using some cardstock. Let's see, Old Olive, Berry Vanilla, Whisper White, Cherry Cobbler. We got some Crumb Cake, Shaded Spruce. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. So let me move this all over. And the first card we're going to create, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get out some of our adhesive sheet, because we need some of this. And we're going to get out some Shaded Spruce cardstock and some, what do you call this right here? Crumb Cake. Crumb Cake. And we're going to add it to this one of these sheets right here. So I'm just going to cut, how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to line this up, okay? Actually, I think I'm going to line it up this way. I think. Yeah, I'm going to line it up this way. And I'm just going to take my scissors. I'm going to just get my paper snips out. And so I see I didn't forget to use it this time. And I really don't need this, but it does make it easier for the dies. That way I don't have to, get out the lovely multi-tombow, I don't have to use that. So, I'm not being too precise. I'm just want to make sure that it's on there. I'm just holding it tight and I'm going to cut it. And I'm just going to cut it, go all the way up, and then trim this right here. I guess this piece right here. Okay, so we're going to put that to the side. And now we're going to attach this. And the best way I have figured out is to do it this way. And this, so the backing where you peel it from is the side right here has got the sticky on it. So I'm just gonna peel it back a little bit, and I'm gonna lay it on my cardstock, because this sometimes can get a little sticky. And I'm just gonna peel that off, put that down, and then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna roll it down a little bit and then attach this piece to that right there. So that's good, right? That's a good thing. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with this, kind of roll it like that. Oh shoot, I got my hands on it after all. I did it the wrong way. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this piece off here. There we go. Attach it. And then we put it on there like this. Lovely. And we're gonna get out our little cut emboss machine here. So let's pull this out. And we're going to get out our plates here. So that's our shaded spruce, our crumb cake, and then we're going to get out our dies. And the ones we're going to be using are these small ones. So we've got the little pine cones. So we've got the detail, and then this border, or what do you call that, a solid image. And that's because we have a stamp for that. So we're going to get the small one, and we're going to need to cut this twice. And then we're going to get out this small one right here, and we're going to cut this one twice as well. So I'm just going to lay that right there. Okay. Hello, darling. You can clean all that off so we can take pictures. Just put it on the floor. And then we're going to put this one right here. Okay. And we're going to do this twice, guys, because I need 2 of each. Okay, let me just lay this on here, hold this, and run it through. So how's everybody doing? Now, the second card I'm really in love with. I'm really in love with the second one. It is, I don't know. I'm liking these slimline. I really, really am. And I need my little, I'm going to use this little tool. And I don't have it on my, whatchamacallit. I'm just going to go like this, because I need to run that through again. And I am literally just like wipe it off, just so I get most of it off. All right, that way we can run it again. Okay, and then let's get this one. So we're gonna run this again. I'm gonna put this one here, whoops, and this back over here, and this one right here. Guess what, y'all? So the baby had food last night. For the first time, he got food. And they fixed him butternut squash, like not from a jar, like actual butternut squash. I think at Walmart you can get like little packs of like cubed up butternut squash. And that's what they got. And he liked it. I was kind of surprised. I thought for sure he might, you know, not really eat it, you know. But he did, and he liked it. Okay, we're going to put this down for a minute. We'll use it on the next card as well, but we're just going to do this first card. All right. So again, like I said, you can use this on your tool. I need to buy another one. Like Ellen, she has 2. So she can have this on one. And then she's got her putty on the other one. So I need to get another one, but we're just going to do it like this. Okay. Pick this out. All right. And then we're going to take this one and do the same thing. So I want to let y'all know that I have posted about my Christmas Stamp-A-Stack, and I've also posted about the World Card Making Day that we're doing on Zoom with that I am on there with some friends from around the world. We've got Ellen in Australia. And then we have got Ruth from the UK, so Europe market. And we've got quite a few people. We're going to do it on Zoom. It is going to be a come as you go. You don't have to stay the whole day. So if you guys want to check that out, you can go to my website, ladybugstampin.com, and I've got the details on there. The link is not posted, but we have created an event. And so that, you know, we can add you through that too as well. But we'll send you the link privately because, you know, we don't want just anybody in there, right? So I'm just doing this because I didn't put that on there, but that does work. It's just I've got this adhesive on here, and so sometimes it needs a little help. But normally that little brush will take out, and I'm just not patient enough, I guess, to use it when I don't know. And then the Christmas Stampin' Stack, I think, is in October. Again, those details are on my blog, on my website. Okay, let's put this all over. Did y'all stop commenting? I can't see anybody's comments. So, okay. So, hi, Cheryl. Okay. Hi, Francis. Good evening from Florida. Sorry, guys. For some reason, I'm not seeing, hi, Kathy. I'm not seeing your comments over here. I thought it got awful quiet all of a sudden. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to, like, redo this. Let's see. Let's redo YouTube. Okay. Let's see if this helps. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, there we go. Now I can see. I know. That's why I was like, oh, they're being awful quiet. Something's got to be wrong. I knew something was wrong. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get out our trimmer. And I have got a piece of DSP from the plaid. What do you call it? Let's see. I'm going to tell you because I want to give you all the exact name. Of course, when we get off, I'll be able to put all the measurements and the supplies on there. It's called Plaid Tidings Designer Series Paper, and it is in the August to December 2020 mini catalog. Okay. So we're going to trim this down. It's going to be kind of odd how we're doing this, but we're going to trim this down to 3 3/4. So basically a ½ inch from the original. If she thought we were being quiet, she had to be on the wrong channel. Right? And then we're going to cut this one down at 5 inches. Okay. So save those because you can use those for later. All right, and then I've already got a piece of cherry cobbler. I need to get this back out. And we're going to score this at 5 1/2. So this is cut at 11 by 4 1/4. Okay, and we're going to score that at 5 1/2. I had to switch to my iPad in order to comment without stopping your live. Wow, see? Get what? Guess what, Kathy? What? Tell me, darling. All right, so I'm going to put all these right here. And then we've also got a piece of Whisper White. Whoops. That is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. All right, so we're going to put that up together. And then a piece of Crumb Cake. And this is measuring, I think, 2 3/4 by 4. 2 3/4 and 4. And the reason why it's kind of so big, I don't want to cover up this lovely plaid, is we're going to tear the paper. And I needed it to be kind of big so that I could get a pretty good grip on my cardstock. And I'm going to start out with probably a 1/4 inch border that I'm tearing. Okay. And then I don't want it to be too small because I want to be able to, you know, I got to stamp my sentiment. So about a 1/4 inch that we're taking off on all sides. I mean, I'm going to see, make sure. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Now, we're going to do our stamping on this card, and it's really a little stamping. We're going to get out this sentiment. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I didn't see it. I'm going to be a first-time grandma in March. Yay! Congratulations, Kathy. Oh, my gosh. It's so fun, Kathy. I can't wait for you. Oh, that's so exciting. That's when Taylor was born in March. Before you know it, it'll be here. I didn't think so at first, but It is. It came quick. And now he's 6 months. So he's so cute though. Oh, I'm so excited for you. So we're going to use a D block, and we're going to get out Shaded Spruce because that's this color of our cardstock. Put this over here like that. Oh, it's a boy. Oh, yay. They are fun. They are fun. Okay, and then we're going to take our sentiment, and I'm going to go up just a little bit. I don't want to go too far up. I want to leave a little bit, but not much. So I'm just going to go about right here. Okay, and that's, I don't know, probably about a ½ inch at the top. That is so exciting for you. Oh my gosh. Babies are they're just the best, you know? They're just the best. Aw, that's awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna clean my thing. Do I got some shadow going on? I do. What's going on here? I've got all my lights on. I've even got an extra light over here pointing. One of my ring lights pointing. That might be what it is. I've got a ring light over there. All right, so let's put this card together. So let's fold this in half, and let's get out bone folder and just burnish our score line right there. And then we're going to get out our DSP. Let's get this out. We're going to adhere it to, oh, look at that. Some another great DSP. And just little pieces there. This just looks like Christmas, doesn't it? Would you call this, I think this is like tartan, or is it, they call it tartan too, I think. Okay. And then we'll put, whoops, a little piece here. Reminds me a little bit of Scotland, I think. All right. And then we're going to attach this one to the cherry cobbler. Okay. And this is why I did a 1/4 inch. So I've got like a 1/4 inch border going all around. Okay. Depends on where you live. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay. And then on this piece, we're going to take some dimensionals. And I'm almost out, so we're going to be using the sides here. So we're just going to put one in each corner. Oh, I got a tiny piece there. Save that for something else. Okay, well, just come off then. All right. And then I'm going to cut off a little piece to put in the middle so it won't sag. Okay. Sorry I'm late. That looks more like a Burberry. Kind of like a Burberry. It does kind of look like Burberry, just the wrong colors. Yeah. Okay. You're talking about the brand. That's what I'm thinking of. That's one of my favorite. I love Burberry. The cologne, everything. Okay, and we're going to take this, and we're going to do this at an angle, ladies, okay? We're just going to do it. I'm wondering if I want to tear this down just a little bit more. I just want to tear a little bit more down. I know my dimensionals are on there, but you can't see them. I think I can pick them up. There we go. Just a little bit more. All right, because I really want this plaid to be the star on here as well. So let it angle. All right, then we're going to take our, now these are both going the same way, but it's okay. I know at first when I was putting this idea together, this card together earlier, I was like, oh no, they do go different. Let's see. Got to tear this off here. But it's okay, it works, okay? I used that set last year for my Christmas cards and loved it. Yeah, I didn't have it. I don't know why I didn't buy it last year. So I'm gonna put one this way. Oh, that paper's not off. There we go. So I'm gonna do it this way, like this. Okay, and then I'm going to do it. Come on, come off of there for me. Okay. All right, and then we're going to do this one this way, and we're going to overlap them just a little bit, but it's okay because we're going to put our little pine cones there. All right, so they're off. Now, I do know there's a sticky right here, and you could do some powder if you wanted to take it up. I'm just going to leave it as it is. It shouldn't stick. All right, now we're going to take this one here. Okay, and we're going to undo this. Man, that's hard. I love this card. Love this. Oh, thank you. Okay, I got to try to pick this up. There we go. Sometimes you got to use your little, take your pick tool. And then this lines up perfectly with this. You just got to line it up at the bottom first. I would line it up, like, yeah, towards the bottom before you lay it down completely. Oh, there you go. Just kind of make sure. You may have to scoot it over a little bit. All right, so we've got that one. And then we're going to do the same with here. We're just going to use that tool to help you a little bit. All right, and then we're going to line this one up as well. Okay. I'm going to kind of make, there we go. All right, now before we put those on, we're going to get out our soft suede. And we're going to get out a sponge, okay? And I'm going to give it some definition, because if I just throw it on there, it's going to kind of blend right into the other crumb cake piece. But I just want to give it some definition, so I'm just going to kind of go over around it, around the edge. And then I'm just going to kind of go over the top of it a little bit, not concentrating too hard, because I don't want it to go to the bottom, the top piece only. Okay, do the same thing over here on this one. Okay. Okay. Oops, I don't want that. Just kind of go to the top lightly, not spending a lot of time on that. There you go. Hey, darling. Hey, darling. Hey, darling. Okay, then I'm going to take the backing off of this one. Now, the other one I didn't really need to use the backing, but because I'm going to put a dimensional on it. We're going to put this one kind of like hang it off a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and take the backing off of this, but we are going to use a dimensional. Because I didn't really have to put that on there, but it happened, you know, when I put it in there. Okay, I'm just going to cut off one of these little dimensionals. And pick that off. And we're just going to put it right here on top. Kind of like that, okay? Now, we need some red berries. I felt like we needed some cherry cobbler berries. I can smell that baby's neck from here. He does smell good, doesn't he? Okay, so I wanted some little berries, but we have red rhinestones, but we don't have cherry cobbler. So what I did was, I got out my rhinestones here. I was thinking pearls, rhinestones. I ended up going with rhinestones. Oops. And I'm going to use my red, oh, thanks, Bonnie. My cherry cobbler dark Stampin' blend. And I'm going to add some color to these rhinestones. You can use pearls, you know, if you want to. But I'm just going to use the rhinestones, not the pearls. Okay. And then we're going to use our take your pick tool. Where's my other end? I don't know what I did with it. And we're going to take the putty and we're just going to lift that up. We're going to put one here. And put one here. And we're going to put one here. Okay? And that is our first card. What y'all think? Y'all like that? It turned out to be a really cute card. I just love this DSP. I think the DSP for me is what makes it. But you can, and then just this kind of, I don't know, just makes it look old world. You could sponge the edge of this, but I didn't want to do that. I really just wanted to sponge this to make that kind of pop out. You know, these pine cones kind of pop out, you know. Thank you, guys. All right, so now let's go to our next card. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we're going to do a slimline. Okay, so we're going to get out our paper trimmer. And I got to open this up like this. So we are going to cut this down. Let's see if I do this right. Okay, so that's 8.5, right? That's 8.5. So we're going to cut The 8.5 has to be going down, okay? The 11 inch side needs to be going across the top. And then you're going to take this down and you're going to go to 7 inches and you're going to cut it down to 7. So then it becomes 7 by 8.5. All right. And then while we have this piece, we're going to go ahead and cut this as well. And we're going to cut this down so this becomes a 3.5 by 8.5 card fold. Okay. So it kind of looks like this right here. So we're going to cut down our Berry Vanilla that we're going to stamp on. Just started with Stampin' Up. Which would you suggest I purchase first? Blends or markers? Bonnie, for me, blends. I do like my markers and I do use my markers. But, and I can show you on the next stamp set I use why I would use my markers. But if you're into, well, it depends. If you're into coloring and stuff like that, like I just did, the blends. Does that make sense? If you're just going to use them for your stamps, to color your stamps, then I say markers. So it kind of goes with that. Okay, so it's going to be 3.5. So we're going to cut this down to 3.25. And then we're going to cut this down to 8.25. So we're going to take basically half an inch off. Okay, or 1/4 inch. Sorry. All right. Just want to make sure that that's right. 3.25. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Or both. Yeah, I like both. Okay, now we're going to take our trimmer, and I'm going to use this to go ahead and score our 3.5 inch mark. So we're going to take this over to 3.5. Okay. Bye, Cindy. Have fun. That's okay. Have fun. And we're going to score this at, oh wait, wrong way, Denise. 3.5. So make sure this is going 8.5. So 3.5. Okay, so we got that ready. And I think that's it. So I got everything else. I also have a piece of old olive cardstock, and this is cut at 3 3/8 by 8 3/8. So 3 3/8 by 8 3/8. I don't think you guys are, I think you guys are too close. There we go. You couldn't see my stuff here. So 3 3/8 by 8 3/8. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll fold this and burnish this. And then, okay, get that ready. And then this is our matte, our old olive matte. All right, here's where this is where the fun part comes in for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out the soft suede, and I'm going to get out one of my blends, these little blend brushes that everybody's, you know, wild about right now. And I got mine from the Dollar Tree. So if you can go to Dollar Tree and find them, that's great. I got mine for $1 a piece. And you don't really need a whole bunch of them because the colors kind of come off because I don't use that much. So see, I used this earlier with this soft suede and there's nothing coming off on my grid paper. All right, so make sure I'm going the right way here. I think I need a new blade. We're gonna take our blend and I'm just gonna go a little bit here and I'm gonna start off and I'm going to come, and I'm not trying to be perfect because I want it to look kind of smoky in a way, okay? And that's why I chose the Berry Vanilla. I want it to just kind of look like, old world paper, like it's been laying around a little bit, okay? And I want to get kind of, you know, I want these shadows like this in here. I don't want it to be perfectly blended. I want it to be dark in some spots. Kind of like we did the clouds the other night that I ended up not doing. I think, was that on Facebook or was that on here? Okay. So I'm going to just put a little bit more on the ends. Okay. kind of go on the side. Aged, yeah, make it look aged. Okay, that's enough. We don't want a whole bunch on there. Just enough to make it look aged a little bit. So that's what it's going to look like. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our stamps out. And we are going to get out this one right here. You could use this one, but it's really big, and I didn't really want that big one. I wanted this one because I'm going to show you what we're going to do now. So the first ink we're going to use is Old Olive, all right? And we're going to ink this up, okay? And we're going to start on this end, and we're going to kind of go in the middle. And I'm going to, in the middle as best as you can when you're looking up like this. Stamp, turn it, stamp, turn it this way, stamp. So one is going straight across, one is kind of going this way, and one's kind of going that way, okay? And then we're going to ink this up again, and we're going to kind of overlap. We're going to have our stem kind of go right above this the darker Old Olive, okay? Because we're going to come back, and then you can go this way and then this way. Uh-oh. Look, I'm going off. That's okay. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to go up this time. And then we're going to go this way and then this way. And then dark. And then dark. And then dark. And off and off. Okay? So it's supposed to go straight across. I'll show you my sample. But that's what you get when you talk. But that's okay. I like it still. It'll still work. All right, now. Oh, wait, I forgot. Hold on, we got to go down here. So I'm going to stamp. And I'm going to ink off. And then I'm going to here and then here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Jack, I can't be the only one with a screaming bank account. I know, right? That's me. Okay. Real nature is never straight. That's right. So that's why I said I'm good with it. I'll leave it alone. Now we're going to take some Mossy Meadow. Okay, and I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I'm going to try to go in the same pattern. But I'm going to go, this time it's going to be in between these two, the darker ones, okay? So stamp, kind of go out this way, and kind of stamp in the middle at an angle, kind of like that, and off, and then stamp off, and then stamp down here at the bottom. So I'm hoping what that does is kind of makes it look like a branch that has, you know, like there's a whole bunch of branches in the background, okay? I hope that's what it looks like to you guys. Then we're going to get out one of our pine cones, and we're actually going to get out the larger one. Oops, we do need this in a minute, but stand down, stand down, stand down. So they had this one, and then the one with the two, and then this big one. All right. And then we're going to take this. I think this is the size I used. Let me make sure. Yeah. Yeah, that is the size. That's the, and we're going to get back out our soft suede. Happy little mistakes. That's right. All right, and I'm going to turn it this way to make it a little bit easier for me. And that's probably how I should have stamped it, was going this way, because I could go straight up like this. But that's okay. Okay, now we're just going to add some pine cones. And I'm going to kind of go down here at the bottom a little bit. If you guys can see, I just put a little bit so it kind of looks like it's coming off, like it was meant to be there. And I'm just going to add, not a whole bunch, just kind of go throughout. And then kind of end there. So you got like the bottom of it right there, okay? So good so far. Now, you could go back if you wanted to, and I didn't do this, but you could go back and use these little details right here, and you could maybe stamp it in your shaded spruce, but maybe like 3rd generation, and add some dots if you wanted to. I didn't want to do that, but just giving you an idea. Or you could even do it in soft suede and maybe 2nd or 3rd generation and just add some dots there. All right, so we got this to the side. So now we're gonna add it, we're gonna layer it to this, and then we're gonna put that to the side because we're gonna have to do a little bit more die cutting, and it's really just a sentiment. Okay, so we're gonna put this down. So I will have y'all know I have been working on projects for Christmas videos that's not going to be live. It's actually going to be recorded, and I'm going to try to do them very quickly so I don't have to edit them. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit of adhesive to the ends here. But I've kind of got a theme going with what I'm doing. Oh, wait. Before we do anything else, you want to add some of your aging to this. And the reason is because when we go to layer this, it's going to look odd that these aren't aged. So this won't take long because I'm just going to actually start right here in the middle and just go along the side. Okay. Okay. Just kind of, because it looks too stark when you do that, okay? Did I already get this side? No. Okay, there you go. Just a little bit. All right. Now we can add, let me see, I want it to go this way. All right, so we're gonna add it here, like this. So far, so good. All right, now we're going to get out our dies again. And in the dies, they have these 2 pieces right here. I think this is what I used, yes. And we have some, okay, where'd it go? I put it up over here with the other stuff that I'm gonna be using. This is our brushed metallic cardstock, and it does come in 3 colors. Okay, if you guys can see that. Yeah, oh yeah, you can see that, good. And we're gonna use the lighter of the 3. I don't know if you guys can, see if you guys can see that, but it's the lighter of the 3. And I'm gonna get out my trimmer, and I'm going to trim it on this side because it looks like that piece is ruined. So we're just gonna trim this right here. Hello, honeybee. How are you doing? All right. And like this. So put this over here to the side. And then I just need a piece of very vanilla to, if I can find a small piece. Nope, that's too small. That's too small. Let's see if I can cut it out of that. I can cut it out of that. All right, so we're gonna get up our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Hi, Andrea. No, you're not too late. You can still see the projects. All right, so let's get this down. And what did I do with the, oh, there it is. So we're gonna lay this back in here. And we're just gonna cut this one like this. And we're gonna put this one on this brushed metallic. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good. And we're just gonna roll that through. Just sitting in my craft room making alternate projects for my paper pumpkin and lost track of time. I got you on that. I hear, understand. I've been working on that myself for my class. Okay, we'll put this up. All righty. And then we're just gonna pull these off. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty. All right, I'm bring this over here, and even these little things poke out. Okay. Now, we are going to do a little cutting. Okay, because I want this underneath, but it doesn't look right, so I have to cut this in half. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna get out my trimmer, and I'm gonna lay it about right there, and I'm gonna cut off, I don't know, just about 1 inch down, I guess, from this point, like that. See if that works. I think that worked. Now you still have this little piece, and it's cut straight across, so you could put a round circle on top of that, or, you know, upside down and do something like this. So you don't have to throw that away. You still can use that. Hi, Terry. Because what we're going to do is we're going to, hopefully it works out that it's going to overlap like this a little bit, where we're going to have kind of like a border. And I may have to trim it because I see that this is a little bit longer. So I'm going to have to trim it a little bit. So we're going to take off about, was that about 1/8 of an inch? Okay. Because you don't want it to show on your holes right here. Okay, but you want to lift it up. I gotta take off a little bit more. And this you have to just, you know, put it on there and test it before you lay it, before you adhere it, you know. So it's gonna take a little trimming. I can't give you exact measurements. I'm just gonna lay it down, make sure that it kind of looks good. Okay, I'm gonna trim just a hair off of this as well. Okay, now let's get out our sentiment for this. And this time we're gonna use the Season's Greetings. Now we're also going to get this back out, and we're gonna do the same thing to this tag. We're just going to age it a little bit. I'm just going to try to use the color that's on there. I'm not going to try to add anything more to this brush right here. Okay, I'm just going to try to rub kind of hard to kind of get it off, and I can see that it's not, you know, it's not stark vanilla, you know, just a very vanilla color. All right, let's get our adhesive. So we're going to put a piece here in the back, piece here on the back. How many of you guys have a lot of you are working on your Christmas cards? Have you even started? Have you even thought about it? Okay. I know I've thought about it. And I do have quite a bit from, you know, doing these videos, these lives. So I do have quite a bit. So I'm going to need a bunch of addresses to send y'all Christmas cards. So if you want a Christmas card from the Ladybug, you need to send me an email at ladybugstampin. Say ladybugstampin@gmail.com, and put in there Christmas card address, and even throw your birthday in there. I got a lot of cards I need to get rid of. Okay. Oh, we forgot to stamp the sentiment. Let's see if I can take it off. And let me see if I can take it off. Let me get my. Let's see if we can take it off. Oh, since it's metallic, it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I'd rather this be bent. Okay, there we go. We'll just set it on our silicone mat. It'll be okay. Let's see. Hi, Denise. I am late. Wow, this is cool. Oh, hey, Cheryl. It's okay. All right, and we are going to use... No, we're not. We're not using this one. We're using Mossy Meadow for this sentiment. Okay. I got 12 done only because I had a kit. I have some well, if you are wanting to join me, I am doing a virtual Stamp-A-Stack, which means I will be sending you guys the product, like the cutouts, the, you know, the cardstock and everything, And we're going to make 20 cards, maybe a few more, we'll see. And I do tell y'all what the stamp sets we're using, so if you have them already, great. If not, if you want to purchase them, great. If not, then you can use what you have on hand. Okay? And all the information is on my website as well, ladybugstampin.com. Okay, so now let's pick this up. I feel like that needs a little bit more, don't you? I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, let's put this back on. Line this back up. All right. And then do this one. Hi, I am late. Oh, it's okay, Margie. Thank you. And we'll put this one down here. Now, what I also used is I used some of this gold cording from the Forever Fern ribbon 2-pack. It's got this one and then that gauzy looking ribbon. And I want to show you this one. So I added it underneath here, okay, like this. So this one, but I'm not going to add it to this one. I'm going to leave it alone because I wanted one with and one without so I can see. And you can see here, I did a lot of the ink on here that really aged on here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I didn't age it as much, and I feel like it needs a little bit more though. So I'm going to get out a little bit more ink. Okay, just a little bit. Take it off as much. And I'm just going to add a little bit to our card, our sentiment, okay? Just a little bit more. Okay, that's good. All right, then we're going to get out our adhesive, and we're going to put on the back here, and then we can put it, I'm going to put it right here in the corner, kind of go down a little bit like this, and lay that down. I think this needs some more adhesive. That's why it keeps falling off. Okay, there we go. All right. Hey. Hey, darling, what's wrong? Where's Mom and Daddy? Hey, baby, it's okay. What were you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is that his? Okay, wipe him off. Are you okay? Huh? Okay. Okay, I'm almost done. Sorry, guys. The baby was choking, and I didn't realize that Parker and Ashley weren't in there. And Steve was kind of freaking out. I could hear him saying, hey, and I could hear the baby kind of choking a little bit. So, sorry about that. Taylor, we got Taylor covered, though. All right, so you have one with this gold cording, if you want a little bit of extra, and then one without. Okay, and then here's our card that we made earlier, and here's the other one I made earlier. So now I have got 4 cards. Look at that. And when I send these cards to you guys, I will be sending to you as a Christmas card, but I will be sending to you with nothing wrote in them except for my little message I write on a Post-it note. And then that way y'all can give them to somebody else if you want, or you can keep them. Okay? All right. I hope you guys liked tonight's cards. We used Peaceful Boughs. I love this set, y'all. I just love, love, love this set. Okay, I love it. And then the colors that we used were Old Olive, Soft Suede, Mossy Meadow, and Shaded Spruce. Again, I'll have everything down below with measurements and all that good stuff in the, what do you call it, supplies I used. Love the slimline. I do too. I love this slimline, don't you? I really do like this slimline. I'm gonna put this one up because it's the one we made. I don't know, thought it would be really pretty. I just seen this and thought, like a tree branch is kind of what I was trying to think of when I did this. So I am impressed. Got to catch the rewind. Bye, Cheryl. Thanks. Oh, because you came in late. Yes, I'd appreciate that. Let me know what you think, what you like, what you don't like. All right, my loves. Well, I've got to go. Don't forget that you can head over to ladybugstampin.com. Where is it at? somewhere on here. There it is, ladybugstampin.com, and I have all the details about the Christmas stamp stack and also about the World Card Making Day if you would like to join us. It's going to be like over 24 hours because we're starting Australia and we're ending in the US. And we got some challenges we're going to do. Who knows what else we're going to do on there. We are going to demonstrate some product throughout the day. Then we're going to have like free time for you guys just to kind of make what you want, just to make, knock some cards out. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Yes, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I appreciate that. I do need to make an envelope, Betty. Maybe I could do that next time on Sunday. Maybe I'll do that on Sunday, Betty. I will come up with an envelope, and I will make an envelope for this. That sounds like a great idea. There, let me just write my little message here so I don't forget. There we go. Okay. Yes. Kind of like garland, doesn't it? Is that what that right there looks like, you mean? Can we just craft during the Zoom or down? You can do anything you want, Jenny. Hi, Rockin' G Farm. You can do anything you want. You can make cards, you can craft, you can do whatever you want. We're going to be crafting the same way as you. I've got some stuff I need to get posted for the next 2 months for October, November, and December. So I'm going to be doing that as well. I'm going to be posting, creating cards there for y'all and just creating cards, for, videos, stuff like that. So, and the cards I make may end up in a video. We'll see. Or it may just stay on the Zoom. I know, Jacqueline, I'm so excited. I know, I seen you on there. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. I've got to run and get ready for this weekend and get some things done, and I guess go check out that baby out there. But do you guys have any questions or anything before I go? Why do you even ask, Jen? You always do what you want anyways. Cheryl, that was Cheryl that said that. I will, thank you. Thank you, Andrea. I sure miss you, girly. My email is ladybugstampin@gmail.com. So this is my email. Wahia. Thanks for sharing the beautiful cards. Thank you, Cheryl, for coming and watching me. All right, guys. I love y'all. You're welcome. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Sunday back here on YouTube. All right. Bye.